Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Beardblade for the PC. In the last video, we went through more of Kenkur Caverns. And we also got some abilities, and went back to previous places to get things we couldn't get before. And I forgot to mention things that I got in the last video at the end of the last video. So let's go ahead and do just that. There's the rusty cog, which is a rusty cog that looks like it could still be of use despite its rough appearance. And we also have the dark jewel, a large dark jewel that emanates pure negative energy. Just holding it will put you in a foul mood. And let's see here. Ah, there we go. Connie, these crabs burrow beneath the sand, waiting to strike unsuspecting prey. Rotel, don't judge them by their size. These talented runts take on many different roles across the island. Spatzel, equipped with a slingshot, these sharpshooters will fire when threatened. Squintstone, mole-like smugglings that will chuck heavy rocks at trespassers. Lipa, while it can often be found resting, it is not a heavy sleeper. Watch out for its toxic spit. Fango, a slimy being that clings to ceilings. It will break into smaller cycloptic forms if harmed. The red one not only has an angry expression on its face, but it can also move across the ceiling too. And Gimlet, one of few smugglers qualified to operate heavy drilling machinery. We have not seen him yet. Amazingly. Well, let's go ahead and go to Kenkur Caverns 3, but I want to do this stage at night. So let's go ahead and exit the level here, and then go through here at night. Going through here at night will be a little more interesting. I will mention a few things as I go through here. First of all, in case you didn't learn it at the day, you can learn this clamp move at night too. And if you ever need a tutorial, you can always come back here to this room at any time, which is nice. Also, I'm just going through here for the coins. Don't mind me. I need all the coins that I can get, and this guy can really hone in on your current position. You really do not want Spatzel to hit you. And now it's time to go to the night section. There's a key with a door here. Or a door with a key here. There's something here, obviously. We need a key to open that door. For now, we need to go up. We'll find that key eventually. Also, you want to be very careful getting the key that's... Oh, not the key, but the big coin that's over there. Thankfully, this one is easy to get to, though. And if you ground pound the crate, you'll get the Artisan Bowl. So we have another treasure right then and there already. Also, don't worry about getting these coins. As long as you're clamped onto this, you'll have no problem getting the coins there. And as long as you're on the lower part of the track, when you launch yourself up to these platforms, you'll get that second big coin, which is a good thing. Also, we saw that pipe from that one bonus area, or that one secluded area from earlier in the game. Well, guess what? We're using it again. Just jump in the bubble, press the D-pad towards the pipe, and you'll go through the pipe. And once we go down here, we'll get this guy. Yup, that card was a spoiler. There's nothing you can do against him, so you're better off just running away. And if any blocks get in your way, break them. Don't worry about the enemies. They're just there to make you waste your time. You can easily jump over them. And you do want to take the time to get over here and crawl, so that way you can get that third big coin. And you want to be careful getting over here, because he's going to be gaining fast by the time you get the Koffel card. And I'm not worried about getting those coins, I'm just worried about saving my own hide. Sadly, we can't go back for them. All that's really left to do now is just to take care of this guy as usual. Which shouldn't be too hard. There we go. And just like that, we have everything in the night version of this level. And we can go ahead and continue on after the game decides to save. And now it's time to go to Caraway Lighthouse. Both versions of this stage are exactly the same. So, regardless of when you come in here, nothing will really change. Now, there's an area here that you can access beyond the lighthouse. But if you try to go through it, you'll just find a bunch of coins and that's it. There's nothing here that's hidden or anything. It's just here for coins. It's more for that than anything else. You're better off just going through earlier areas just to farm on more coins anyway. And now, it's time to avoid being shot at as we make our way up the lighthouse with the beard clamp ability that we got in the last video. And if you need health at any point, you can get it here before you take on the boss. So we finally meet. And we finally have a name for this guy, the Irate Marauder, Barnacle Hook Barley. Master Orzo told me all about you. He's tasked me to deal with you here. That ship you wrecked? Unforgivable. That was my pride and joy. Once I'm done with you, I'll deliver that girl to Orzo since she won't hand over that orb of hers. You're not getting it! Let me out of here! Silence. Back in the bag you go. And she willfully goes back into the bag. Okay. I'll make sure you won't forget the name Barnacle Barley. So for this part, you want to avoid or throw the barrels away. And when he sends a bomb at you, you want to grab it with the attack button and throw it back at him. You'll have to do this twice. Amazingly, the barrels will not break other barrels. Now for this part, he pulls out his shield. You'll have to jump over him and avoid these spiked balls. Every once in a while, an actual bomb will be shot out of the cannon. You'll have to throw it back at Barnacle Barley. You'll have to do this twice. And I'm surprised I managed to hit him with that. Now here, you want to go over to the lower right-hand corner so that way this anchor hook, this anchor chain, doesn't hurt you. And when you see the red line with the yellow chevrons, you want to keep ducking until the chain stops shooting at you. You want to keep ducking until Barnacle Barley shows back up. Sometimes it will come from the right, sometimes it will come from the left. After ducking it 3 times, he's done. After that, you can grab him with the attack button, and you can keep mashing the attack button to throw him out of the lighthouse. Nice sprite scaling. Thanks a lot for getting me out of that mess. I don't think that we've met before. I'm Mora, and who might you be? So this is Mora. We saw her house early in the game, though we couldn't do much there. Branson? Nice to meet you, Branson. Apparently Branson is the silent protagonist. The smugglers usually mind their own business, but something has gotten them up in arms as of late. That Hook fellow wanted this heirloom of mine. My grandpa gave it to me, but I didn't think it had any real value. I don't have much use for it, but I wasn't going to just let him take it like that. How rude! I heard some commotion coming from the lighthouse, and I had the feeling I'd find you here, Branson. Could it be? Young lady, what is it that you have there in your bag? Oh, this? We were just talking about this. Check it out. And it's that orb again. Young lady, be careful. I don't think you know how dangerous that orb can be. Perhaps we could take it off your hands for safekeeping, at least until all of this blows over. Dangerous? Wow, I had no idea. Who knows what those smugglers were planning on using it for? Besides, I feel as long as I have it, those creeps will keep coming after me. You guys can take it. A wise choice. It will be in good hands, I promise you. Unfortunately, there are far more just like it. Wait, there are more just like this one? I'm afraid so. Whatever we do, we cannot let the smugglers gain possession of all 5 orbs. I don't know what they intend to do with them, but we will be wise to stop them before it's too late. Say, how did you end up on this island, young lady? Did the smugglers bring you here as well? Nope. I've lived here my whole life. I have a house on Caraway Bay. I deliver goods to Pamperi Isle. Branson, isn't that where you're from? Perhaps Mora here can help you get back home, provided you save your sheep. Sure, I don't mind. Just stop by and let me know when you're ready to head back home, Branson. Excellent. Branson, hold on to that orb for me. I think we've all had enough of this lighthouse. Let's get moving. And before you grab the orb, there are 2 things to your left. One of them is a life up, which increases your max HP by 1 heart. And number 10, Barnacle Barley. You finally get the card for him. And then you can finally grab the first of 5 orbs in the game. So not only do we have the card for Barnacle Barley, but we also have the orb as well. And we'll be able to see how many orbs we have every time we clear a level. And with that out of the way, we can start going to other areas. And it is nighttime. And you know what? I will go ahead and check out the barbershop. See if there's anything else that I can get my hands on. See if anything's changed. No. I still want to go for the underwater air tank. So let's keep going for money. Let's keep saving money up until we get what we need to get. Also, I wanted to make sure it was daytime anyway, so that way I could play the daytime version of Anato Forest 1 on Pimento Island. We've now reached a new island. We'll find another place to spend our money soon enough. But for now, let's just go through here. And there's an alternate path to the left, but we'll only be going there at night. If you crawl through this log, you'll find some hidden coins. The crows take 2 hits to kill, but if you leave them on screen for too long, they will dive at you. By standing on these platforms, you can make them fall or rise. They will eventually return to their original positions once you get off of them. And that's how you get those 5 coins. Anyway, it's time to go through the daytime route of Anato Forest 1. This brown goop does not outright kill you, but you do have to jump through it repeatedly just to get through it. Also, we're going to the left first and taking out these spiders that will spit projectiles at you if left on screen long enough to get the first of the 3 big coins. Also, if you need health, you can get it out of this chest. Actually, no, those are coins. I forgot there were coins in there. Silly me. Now the health is up there. We need to go there for the health. And let us go through this door where we have a vertical section. Now this is where you really start to see how this stuff works. Just keep jumping through all that. I don't know how that enemy respawned right there, but well, it did. And once you get in this brown stuff, you want to start jumping immediately so that way you can make your way up. And yeah, I got hit there. Good thing I have 4 hits instead of 3. And my ground pounding here, you can get a Technid, which is that spider enemy that we just met. And there's also some health over here. And this enemy will always spit a projectile, the Technid, before it makes its way back up to the ceiling. Also, those are brambles right there. You do not want to move into those in any way. Also, you can kind of see a big coin peeking out here. You want to make sure you get that before you leave, because once you go through a door in this section, you can't go back. And we're going to have to deal with the more crows as we go through here. There's some health. And there's another crow. And yeah, it will dive bomb at you. Waiting for this guy. I had to jump, apparently, to get him to show up. And if you ground pound here, you can get the red chest. And track 6. Alright. Let's take care of him. And make sure that we can make a staircase up to here so we can get the last big coin. Be ready to take care of the Technid whenever you get up here. And now, it's time to face this dude. And there he is. We'll be able to hit him one more time, and then we can save another one of our sheep. And we have everything here in the daytime version of this stage. Excellent. And we can go on to Anato Forest 2, but I'm getting close to the 20-minute limit, so I might as well mention what we've gotten. There's the Anato Bowl, a one-of-a-kind bowl that was handcrafted with care. Save this dish for special guests. Again, I'm surprised that you don't get the treasure names when you look at the treasures. I find that kind of weird. And we can look at the card for Barnacle Barley, a high-ranking smugglin. His hook hands have left him to rely on kicks and tricks in combat. He often goes by Hook. And I'm assuming... Oh, that's right. There are more cards. I'm about to say, I know I got more cards. Coffle. Territorial crows that will pick a fight with anything that moves. And a Technid. Large spiders often found in dark and dingy areas. The venom it spits will bounce off of walls. Oh, good to know. Yeah, I don't think... Well, if I showed it off, I didn't talk about it. Yeah, the projectiles that it spits before it returns back to the ceiling, it can bounce off walls and can be a bit of a hindrance. So, you really want to take out an Technid as soon as possible. And I think that is basically it for everything that I was able to do for the practice run. And it's been almost 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and save the game. And then I'll carry on the next video. Join me next time where we explore more of Anato Forest and also get some upgrades. I've been thinking about getting that underwater air tank. I want to see what else I can get after that. We'll see. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!